Welcome back to another video of the car sim, the racing sim in a car. I know it has been a little while, but here we are. So let's jump right into this video, okay? So I haven't done much, obviously, but let's try to get this wheelbase mounted up and get the steering sorted out. And then the plan is the pedals, maybe, and the shifter? Door noises. Anyway, so I have this quick release device that I got on the interwebs. So this will come apart and it will slide right onto the Moza base. The plan is to have, which end is it? One of these ends, is it this end, to be able to bolt onto the steering shaft, and the other end will be on the Moza unit. I believe the steering shaft can come out of this hole. I may have to cut this a little bit bigger, but that's fine. That's all good. And then I can mount this up like so, and maybe get the wheelbase mounted somewhere in this vicinity, and see how that goes. So, let's get right into it. Alrighty, so this is what we have so far. So this is my reference point that I was going off of, and this is the plate that has been made. So this goes on the innermost holes. Measurement is not exactly 100%, but 90% of the holes line up. But we'll make it work. Other than that, I think I'm going to cut a little piece off of here, just so I can move this in and out if I ever need to. Gonna find the middle here, weld it onto there, and then I can just bolt this on and off, and we'll see how this handles it. Yeah, let's get to doing that. The last piece. Now that this is on there, I think the next step is to do this portion. I've got the wheelbase, so this is going to go in like so. and something like that, I'm guessing. So I'm probably gonna undo this bottom portion here, make some sort of plate, the same bolt holes and everything, and then not sure how I'm gonna attach it yet, but we'll get to that part in a minute. Alrighty, so now that I have this plate done, not the best work, but it should do the job. I did mark the center line here, and this is the old mount from the base. So I'm gonna line this up with the center line. I believe we'll do it this way. And then I'm just gonna mark these holes out, and then I can drill them out, and then the base will just mount right up to those holes, just like so. It's gonna be mounted on like this way, and the base will bolt onto the side. So let's get these holes drilled up and see what we're left with. Okay, so those holes are drilled, and that is on there. So wheelbase is good on there. I may need some longer bolts at some point, but right now this seems to work fine. I'm just getting it lined up here. It looks like I can just directly just weld it on there, but we're gonna see. So let's attach this portion first to the right side, obviously.
2 hours later.
So now that's on there. If I put it where I want to, right there, I mean, it turns pretty good. I think that's going to work. All of the welds on the inside and outside are good, or depending which way you look at it. And actually, it's pretty sturdy on there. So, yeah, we'll see how this goes. So I'm just going to mount this wheelbase up, attach this, and then test it out to see how it goes. And while I'm busy mounting this, I think I'm going to start something like a word of wisdom every video. So, never done this, don't know how to do this, so we're just going to jump right into it. So, for this video, the first word of wisdom, just a second, I can't find this. The first word of wisdom is, but there are some things that you cannot be sure of. You must take a chance. If you wait for perfect weather, you will never plant your seed. If you are afraid that every cloud will bring rain, you will never harvest your crops. Which is pretty interesting. Think of it like this project, for example. Take a chance on this project. Never know what you will reap. I mean, it goes for a lot of things too. Can't always wait for everything. And I can't get this last one in here. There we go. Can't always wait for everything to happen. You must take action, or else nothing will happen. So, that is something nice to think about for today's word of wisdom. And that is definitely on there. Just tightening these back bolts here quickly. All right, get this all lined up. Should be a marker line there, right there. It'll match up with the one on this side. There we go. That is on there. And that turns for sure. Okay, so let's go on the inside of the vehicle, test this out. Get this door all opened up here. I don't know if you can see this, but this is turning the wheel right now. And there's some crazy stuff going on. And it's actually, looks like there might be, there's a bit of a weird dead spot there. Yeah, that looks a little crazy. It does work. So, I'm gonna say for now that this is good. Then next video, gonna get the pedals hooked up. Maybe the shifter, or I can just have it sitting there temporarily, just so I could test some things out before. Yeah, I'll leave everything rough for now, see if it works or not, and then just go from there. But for now, that's the video. Thanks for watching.